Right, let's move on. Anyway, I've got a cup of tea now, so shalom, Jackie.
Oh!
Last week we did
One player every team should.
buy,
And today we're doing one player every team should
kill.
sell, not kill.
Why didn't you play him, me?
You put on my mic thing again.
I was ready to prime.
We're going to work our way from the bottom to the top.
Super duper.
Start from the bottom, now we're here. This is harder because some teams
Shouldn't sell anyone.
You should always buy someone really, but like no one to sell.
Yeah, if you want to invest, if you want to build some funds up.
Yeah, that is some logic I've tried to use, Thomas Garratt.
Some of my teams, I just thought they should sell no one, so just get rid of some wages.
I'm not gonna lie, I put mine down, but I'm not really confident by him. I'm gonna see how you react.
But you're starting this new year with unbiased ball knowledge
and
smartness.
Yeah, and we're gonna see off your reactions if that's lasted.
Yeah, and with Wolves, I'd like to put a name forward, please.
Are you going first? Are we doing teams?
We're going. All go say Wolves.
Oh, okay, beast mode.
Right, lads, quick one for everyone who loves their football. Today's episode is brought to you by the legends Dabble, the social sport book that has just launched here in the UK, and they've come in hot with a ridiculous offer for Pitchside. Now, if you download Dabble and use the promo code Pitchside, you'll get yourself £10 in free bets, no deposit required. Just sign up, whack in Pitchside, and you've got yourself a tenner in free bets to play with straight away. You can use it on football, racing, weekend acca, first goal scorer, little bet builder, or even use their pick and bet feature, all covered by the free bets. And while you're there, have a look around because the app's unreal. It's fast, clean, social, and feels way more fun than a lot of the other betting apps we're used to. So if you want your £10 in free bets, simply download Dabble, enter the promo code Pitchside when you sign up, and you're off. 18+, gamblerware.org. Full terms and conditions are in the description down below. I'm going to kick things off with Sam Johnston, because I think Wolves need a better second choice keeper to push Jose Sarr out of the number one keeper. And I don't think Sam Johnston's the man at the moment.
I think Sarr might leave in the summer, though. That's the problem.
Well, I would have put Sarr down.
You might struggle to sell him.
But then I don't back Sam Johnston to be the number one keeper.
You might struggle to actually find someone who'd sign him.
I've put Strand Larson. I'd cash in now.
I went Strand Larson
Well,
as
that's
well.
the easy option, though. But they also...
Yeah, sometimes the easy
I'm gonna
option is
take
the
the easy
right
option.
option.
Yeah, I see.
They need to use those funds, don't they?
Do you think...
They're not going to get much money for Sam Johnston.
And they've got strikers who are performing now after the last game.
The only
And
reason
how many goalies are going to want to go to Wolves?
And also the wages that Sam Johnston's on. No
It's
one's
like a
going to sign him.
catch-22 of Strand Larson, because... Do they give up hope that they're going to survive?
Give up hope.
Okay, they do give up hope.
They should have sold him for 60 to us. They would have.
Because
By the way, they would have robbed us.
If they keep him, they're going down. If they sell him, they're going down.
goes for 40
Yeah, when
million
they
now
go
for price.
down, he might have a clause where they have to sell him for 15 or 20 mil.
They will be they probably will get rid of him. Like it's cut price to 40 now. I'm scared they tempt us back in. I don't want him.
Okay, we're all going to agree on
Yeah,
Strand Larson.
Well, no, we don't all have to agree. Just
No, I
Guys,
do agree.
No, we do.
I do
Strand,
agree.
you're out.
Okay.
You're gone. Burnley.
Fucking hell.
Brozier.
Yeah,
He's alone.
technically a loan, so it doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count.
I did put terminate Brozier's loan, but I do have a player.
Okay,
We did
I'll
agree on that before the
I'll
show.
go Marcus Edwards in.
Oh, what?
He's been crap.
Yeah, but he's just like
I'm going.
standard, probably be a championship player. Good
They're all
right?
shit. Josh Lawrence. Why? I don't know.
I've got.
He's a championship player. He's like 30. Just get a bit of money. He's not necessarily important.
I struggled with Burnley.
I've got Ashley Barnes. He's not going to.
36.
33, I think.
No,
But-
he's not.
Yeah, but get
Sell him
rid of him.
to the
Why
nursing
is he
home.
on the wages? He's never going to play.
He won't be
play
on much wages.
He won't be in the championship. He won't play in the championship.
Yeah, he
Why-
probably
why-
will.
Fucking hell.
He's 36.
Yeah, get rid of him.
He's not going to sign for a new club. He'll retire.
He won't retire.
He will.
That's a stupid suggestion.
Played twice this season. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, he's still being used.
What have you said?
Josh Lawrence, he's 30. You get money for him. He's 30 and he's like average
Who's
championship
Brozier on loan
standard.
from?
Chelsea.
He's still Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not allowed to sell a loan
I
player.
hate Brozier. Brozier, if you're watching this, it is personal.
We all said Brozier before the show. Then we were like, we can't because he's loan.
Can't believe he's still playing in the Prem. He's 24. He's been around for years. Oh, don't get me started on him.
Oh wait, no, he signed. He signed permanently.
Has he?
I thought he had.
Oh,
Wait.
Is it a
did
loan
we-
to buy?
I'm gonna say, a few weeks ago we talked about he's like their second most expensive signing ever.
Yeah,
or so.
but I was going to say I thought Brozier.
And I get rid of
Oh.
Brozier then, yeah.
Yeah, Brozier's the obvious answer then.
Yeah, well, make sure you cut out when we all mentioned about the loan, yeah, so we don't look stupid.
No, leave it. in.
I got a good one for West Ham. Ward-Prowse, get him out. Just get him out, man.
Oh,
He's
I've-
slow, bit
I've
old.
got a rogue one. I have
Go on.
Bowen.
I've got Bowden as well.
First of all, he's been crap this season.
He hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, but you don't get so boring.
Second of all, they're probably going to go down. If they go down,
He's gone.
Again, he's probably got a release clause in his contract where
But Tom, if they sell Bowen,
But if they sell Bowen,
Yeah,
that's
you go
them
and get
resigning
relegated.
to
Get
go down.
relegated. Yeah, you
definitely
can't
sell
do
him in the
that.
summer for sure. But
That's
if they
a
sell him in
howler,
January,
You could probably get 60 million for
100.
Bowen.
I know, but it does
And reinvest
if
it.
they
That
sell
is
him in
them saying
January,
we're relegated.
No, it's not. You can reinvest it.
I've got Bowen, but sell him in the summer. If they sell him in January, the board have basically said to the fans, guys, we're going down.
I think selling them in January, it would
I
imagine the ripple effect that would have in the fan base and the team.
Sell him in the summer. It's all about selling this
You
season.
sell the
Yeah, but Theo, if they go down, which they're probably gonna, Bowen will be at a cut price.
yeah, no, but they're not going to sign a player of Bowen's quality.
Imagine your club gives up. Because if they sell him in January, Tom, that's what they're going to do.
But also, do you think that with that 60 mil, they're going to be able to sign people of proper quality
Bowen's
who
not
are going to come
Bowen's
to a
not
team in the
even
relegation
playing
zone?
well. You could get
He's
three
not playing
players
crap,
for
he's
60
playing
mil.
alright. He's
No,
their
but they
best player
wouldn't be
this
good
season.
players. Good
No, he
players.
isn't.
Good players. What good players
No,
are going
he
to sign
hasn't
for
been their
West
best
Ham?
player this season. You don't watch West Ham, Theo.
Tom,
Yes, I
what good
do.
players
West
are
Ham
going to
is-
sign for
Bowen
West
has
Ham?
definitely been.
No, he
West-
hasn't. Fernandez has been their best player by
No, he
far.
hasn't. No, he hasn't.
He really
Bowen
has. Ask any West Ham fan.
All right.
No, okay. Whilst he does that, there's no good players who are going to sign for West Ham who are pretty much lost their best player and resigned for
but
relegation.
I think
You're not going to get good players who are going to keep you up.
I just think
Come on, Tom.
they might as well give up.
Tom. Come on.
You can't give up.
Come on.
Why?
That is
Because then you.
I don't think
you
we're
ba-
acknowledging that how much of a stinker that is.
If you give up,
You seem to put your phone down when you check to see who's been the best player.
I just messaged my West Ham friend, and he doesn't reply instantly. When he replies, I'll say
Who's your West Ham friend?
Harry G. Film or Ethan. I'll message both.
Ring him. Ring Ethan now and ask. Go on. Does he even watch him though?
West Ham. He goes at like most games.
Does he?
Yeah, Irons in that.
Does he really?
He's a
Go
top
for
goal
that.
scorer.
I feel like he doesn't go.
Mate, he just walks around like this
Does he?
every single day.
Ring him
He doesn't want to. Look, he's trying
Okay,
to
one
try and
check.
get away from
in
it.
case he doesn't answer.
You won't think he's cool.
Anyway, I don't really care.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's a poo-poo one.
But I think they should sell Bowen.
I've got some
point.
poo-poo ones coming up anyways.
They should definitely sell him in the summer.
But they're probably going to get 20 mil. He will have a relegation.
Yeah, but
clause.
they'll-
It's like when we went down with Johnny Evans, we rejected like 20 odd mil.
But they'll-
and then we went down and we got rid of him for 6.
No, but Tom, they'll
It
lose.
kills your club.
Them giving up the Premier League money to Championship money, like you'd lose more in that. Like you're worth risking that loss because you'd have that loss regardless.
I
if you
hear
sell
that if West Ham had a chance of staying up.
it. Right. Okay.
Like, they're shit.
Imagine West Brom, right, are going to get relegated.
6 goals. They need goals, mate.
Yeah, he's their top goal scorer.
And plus, with 2 new strikers, he
Imagine
might
if-
actually be able to cook.
Imagine if West Brom have a superstar in their team. Well, not even a superstar, do you know what I mean? Just like.
We did with Pereira.
But imagine in
And
January.
we sold him at a cut price because we went down.
This is
But
it's
my
more.
point-
It's more
but
mental
would you
than
not
more
rather your
think
team
about
goes
it.
down fighting?
No, by the way, it is
you know what I'm
mental.
saying?
No, because genuinely, if you sell them and get relegated, they're losing out on Premier League TV money. The cut price that the money they
So
get,
you'd rather gamble
they're
to
losing
stay
that
up?
anyways.
No, but
You may as well keep
my point
them.
is, if you sell Bowen in January, you probably get 50 million.
Yeah.
If you go down, you're going to lose. They're going down anyway,
Yeah,
whether
so
they sell him
say-
or not.
say they lose
so you
30
lose
mil.
in the Premier, but you get parachute payments, so that's fine.
Oh, come on.
No, you do.
No, but I'm saying.
Do you understand how
no,
it works?
No, I know the parachute payments, but I'm saying.
But if you sell Bowen in the summer when you're in the Championship, you will most likely get no more than 25
West
million
Ham are like
because
one-
he'll have a release clause.
West Ham are like 1 point off, so, like not being in the relegation zone. They're going to
No,
sell
no,
the
no,
best
no.
player.
They're like
No,
6
they are.
points off.
Is it?
Yeah, that's well.
No.
Yes, they are,
They're
mate.
pretty
It's not
adrift.
6.
I think it's 5.
It's 4.
Oh, sell the whole team then.
What?
Oh, well, let's go on the next one. We've done enough for West Ham. I think
mate,
Bowen's-
Paqueta will go.
Paqueta's another one who hasn't been great
I'd
either.
sooner
But
sell
But he'll
him.
go.
I'd sooner
if
sell
they get
Paqueta.
relegated, he's gone. He's not going to play
yeah,
Championship
I mean, yeah,
football.
it is what it is.
They're going to get pillaged.
Forest.
Oh, who have I got for Forest?
I got Chris Wood.
He's
I also-
injured to the end of the season.
I know, sell him. Well, you saying Bowen? He's saying Bowen end of season, sell him end of season.
You're
He's not going to be
allowed
back
to-
in the
we've got-
I
team.
thought we were on about January sales.
No, it's this season.
He said Bowen for the end of the season.
Yeah. I actually agree with the Chris Wood shout. I know he's injured at the moment, but I just don't think he's the future of West Ham.
Yeah,
How
there's-
old
there's-
is he? You're not going to get much.
There's a lot of teams who
No, a lot
there's
of teams
who
would definitely
take
go
him.
off. I think
it's
Premier League
more-
teams would go
it's
after
more
him.
he
I've got
doesn't sell them.
Milenkovic.
But I definitely think or get cash in for him.
I think
a
he's crap.
I think a promoted side.
I
would
think
go
you
for
could
Chris
fool
Wood.
some teams to spend 30 million on Chris Wood, 25
No,
mil.
maybe not 30
No.
million.
Actually,
way.
how old's he?
I
Sorry.
think more like
Oh, no,
15.
he's 34. Take back
That's
what I
like
said.
15 million.
I take back
Top.
what I said.
What? You're getting 15 million for Chris Wood.
A 34-year-old Chris
Did you mean
Wood.
15?
No, I didn't think he was
5?
34 years old.
Maybe.
No, you
but
get 10 mil. You get 10 mil.
I think Milenkovic, because he's crap, and I think you could still probably get a decent bit of money for him.
Murillo?
No, Murillo's all right.
Get even more money for him.
Yeah, but I think but they need him. They don't need Milenkovic. He's shit.
Leeds.
Yeah, this one's hard because I don't think they should sell
I
anyone,
don't think
really.
they should sell anyone.
I got
but-
Melia.
Oh, what?
Why do you sound so
Because he
sad?
doesn't play, and he's crap, and I think he's...
young
I
as
like
well.
Melia because he's young keeper. He's okay. I guess they have no one to sell. I just put Bogle down because he's got 2 assists this year, but like he's just a bit naff.
Yeah, but he's decent backup.
I agree, but like I had to put someone.
Melia's crap.
I had to put
I
someone.
was just thinking of who they
And
could.
they've got a good goalkeeper.
I think as a backup keeper though, Melia's a good choice.
I don't think they
not.
should. I don't. Oh, G Film said Bowen 100%.
I don't agree with him.
I don't think he has good ball knowledge.
I thought who could they cash in on? Who's one of their most important players? I've put Stroke.
Why would they sell him?
But I was thinking
Who?
end of the season if they go down.
He's one of their best players.
That's my point.
You want
You could get money for him. We're talking about.
You want a Strujic? Who's
Pascal Stroud.
Yeah, I'm thinking who's one of their best players. Him.
I
So
don't know if I
when you go down, or if they go down, I'm just trying to think. I don't think they should sell anyone. I think they should keep everyone. I'm saying who could you get money for? Pascal Stroke.
I know, but they
Right.
don't necessarily
They're
need
not-
money.
they
You see
They
what I'm
need
saying?
that.
We're talking about who can you cash in on.
I understand,
Like,
but
do you
they-
really think Forest is helping?
But actually, Joel Piro's a good shout.
I understand what you're saying, but they're not in
Or
a position
Harrison,
where they're
or Jack
trying
Harrison.
to cash in necessarily.
There's
Like, they're
loads of
not
shouts.
I
cashing
thought
much.
about Jack Harrison, but then I'm like, he's just like a decent squad player. You're not going to get a lot of money for him.
Pascal
is you?
Stroud's one of their best
No,
players.
that's my point. You can cash in on him, just like Milenkovic could.
No,
You
but
can cash in on
Milenkovic is
him.
crap.
No, you don't sell your. Yeah, you wouldn't sell. That's like you selling Rice to cash in. You know what I mean? It's like, well,
Leeds don't need
we'd
to
like
cash
him.
in.
Well, they might do if they go down.
They're not going to
no,
go
they
down.
don't
are
really
they?
not
They're not
playing the
looking like they're
Premier
going
League. He's a
down.
Premier League player.
Like his argument for West,
What's the
your
point?
argument for West Ham cashing in
See
is
what I'm
because they're
saying?
probably going down. Leeds are.
But what I don't understand why we're doing players to sell in the summer when we don't know what's happening in the summer.
I haven't
Surely
really
we should
done
do
that.
it
I haven't
now.
really done that. I've done more January.
That makes no sense
done
to me.
more
Guessing
January,
what people are going to. We don't know the state of clubs in the summer. Surely we do it now. Selling Stroud now would be suicide.
Well, yeah, I agree on that.
You should have went with Bogle, mate, with me.
I don't think they should fucking sell anyone.
I know
They
that,
could sell-
but I
so I
went
thought who
Bogle.
could get the- who
I
could
went
get the
back.
most
I
money
went back.
for?
They
Like
could sell
Bogle.
Joel Pirro, who's the top scorer in the Championship last year, and they can't get a game at the minute because they've got other players. They've got Okafor, they've got Calvert-Lewin, they've got Nemecha.
They can't. They shouldn't sell Calvert-Lewin.
No, but he's saying
Are you
they're
deaf?
the players ahead of the players. Oh,
Joel
okay.
Pirro's fourth choice at the minute. He was top scorer in the Championship last year. You could probably get that. I actually changed my mind. I'll go with him.
I can't believe you've been about
I just
Why
think
is
who
it
could
be
get-
Stroud?
who could get
I'm
the
going to
most
sell
money?
the best player.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Who could get the most
Yeah,
money
but, like,
for? That's
they-
what,
they don't-
that was my thought process.
But they don't need money here. They're doing well. You know what I mean?
You're being
Well, I said
mental.
I don't think they should sell anyone.
But they could.
Neither
Jack
do I-
Harrison-
neither do I. That's why I
they
said
were
Bogle.
booing Jack Harrison the other week. Like, there's a lot of players you could.
Is Harrison permanent? I thought he was loaned
No,
again.
he was loaned out to teams, wasn't he?
Fuck, I would have put Harrison, but I thought he was
Yeah.
loaned in, so I got confused by
Jack
the sign.
Harrison, every time he plays, he just seems all right.
Yeah, but like the
He's
fans,
29.
You know what
the
I mean?
fans
They
don't
haven't really
like him.
taken to him either.
He wanted out. You could probably get 10 mil for him.
Right, Bournemouth. This one's a bit hard. I
I just
found
put
as well.
Semenyo.
That's the menu.
Oh,
But then
I
that
thought
goes
was
against the argument.
Yeah, I
That
thought-
completely goes against the argument you've had with me. He's their best player. They shouldn't sell him.
But he wants to leave.
No,
So
but-
Pascal Strouk isn't asking to leave.
Yeah, but they shouldn't sell him, Tom. Do you see what I'm saying?
I know, but,
But they
You could-
should
you
when
could-
you've got a player who doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, but
and they
they
could
could-
get 60, 70 million for
They
him.
could get just the same in summer.
No, they can't because he goes down.
What do you mean it goes down?
His release clause goes down in the summer.
Release clause.
Fair enough.
I
They shouldn't sell him still, though. They should.
Well, yes, they should because they're going to get less money in the summer, so they're cashing in now while he's the hottest. He's wanted.
It's heavily breathed.
He's wanted by one of the best clubs in the league. He wants to leave. I think that's a player you should sell.
Yeah, like
They
he's
might get
gonna-
fucking. They sell
Pascal
Semenyo.
Strouk isn't asking to leave with a release clause that's going to get down in the summer.
Yeah, but my-
I can't believe you put him. By the way,
So bad.
my only thought process was who could they sell for the most
but
money?
they don't need money.
That was my thought process.
But there's loads of. They've got better players than that they could sell.
Yeah,
If
they
you
sell
ra-
it for fucking loads and get
Imagine
someone
running a
as well.
football club like that. It's like, right, who's our most valuable player? Sell him.
Yeah.
They're Brighton. That's how the Brighton.
And they're
work.
like, I don't want to leave.
That's how Brighton work.
Yeah,
and
but they
do all
all
right,
want
don't
to
they?
leave.
That's how Brighton work. They do.
No, but
fucking
they
good,
want
actually.
to leave. Like
What?
It's not
Caicedo wants
really
to
how
leave.
they
No, they
work.
didn't.
Caicedo was like, I
didn't
would want to
sell
go to Chelsea,
Belieber.
please.
They sell $100 million player every season.
Yeah, but Caicedo's like, I'd like to go to Chelsea, please. You know what about Pascal? Poor Pascal
Yeah.
loves his life
He
and
doesn't
leaves.
wanna
and you're like,
leave.
you're leaving.
He's like a Leeds legend.
I was like, I'm really good, lads. For Bournemouth, I obviously agree, Manuel, but to just be more interesting, I threw on Unal because he barely plays, and when he does play, he doesn't fucking score. He's like Brozier 2.0. Sell him and get an actual striker in who's back up. He's shit.
Well, look, Creepy Jr.
Yeah, well, exactly. You don't need Unal. He's shit.
Yeah, he is bad. Damn.
I've had a look. Like, he's played like 18 games a season, averages a goal. Like
comes
the
off the
last few
bench,
seasons,
doesn't he?
averages 1 goal,
Yeah,
one or
he's crap.
2.
He scored that free kick once, didn't he? That
Fucking
banging
wank.
free kick. But
Get
yeah,
him gone.
I'm not a fan of him at all. That's a good shout.
Palace, Gahey.
I put Gay for Palace just
did-
because they're going to get no money in the summer.
But they need. But the only caveat to that is I know they've just got Brennan Johnson, but if they don't then replace Gahey and like actually invest in the football club where they need players across the board, not just in one position, then they could be in a little bit of trouble.
I went different. Mine's technically not a sell. I'm saying release Nathaniel Klein because
But he's literally
He's
playing.
playing.
he shouldn't be playing. Get a new
They've
right
got no
back
one
in.
else.
Sign
Munoz
a
is
new right
injured.
back. I'm only doing sell. If I was recommending them, I'd
Munoz
say
is
sell him.
injured.
Get a new right back in. Mate,
Munoz is injured.
They don't have anyone else.
He's
So
their
what if the
only
new
pl-
right back gets injured?
Okay, you have to sign the new one and get rid of Klein. Mate, he can't be playing for. He's
been
like
doing
30,
all right.
He's 36. I was talking to Ollie about this yesterday as well. He's like the guy's like can't believe he's still playing the Prem. Like fair
Just
play
do-
to
he's
him,
not
but
doing
he's not exactly James
It's only
Milner.
because he has to.
He's
He's
filling
running in slow
He's filling in
motion.
for one of the best right backs in the league.
Nah,
He's
you
doing
get
all
obviously
right.
we're only doing sell here. Logically,
By
you
the way-
buy a new one in.
By the way, he fucking had Gordon in his pocket yesterday. So
Not in his pocket. Gordon puts himself in his own pocket.
That's worse than Pascal Stroud. That is.
No, it's not. Who's next?
Don't be trying.
Who's next?
Spurs.
Vicario.
I've put nobody. I don't. They've got
That's
two.
not allowed.
It's
they're
not allowed.
You have to
they're not
say
allowed
one.
put
You have
nobody
to
for
say
Leeds.
one. That's why
You
I'm
could have.
Klein and.
You're not allowed to
They
do
don't
that.
know,
Stop
mate,
sitting on
do
the
you know how
fucking
many
fence.
injuries they've got?
Stop sitting
They
on the fence.
can't afford to sell anyone.
Yeah, they buy someone else.
Mate, stop sitting on the fence.
I'm going nobody.
No, it's not. That's not.
Vicario.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Fuck
Attack.
him.
Why the fuck would you sell Vicario? Who they
You
going to
haven't
play?
even picked a player. At least I'm playing the game.
Okay, who are they going to play?
They signed a new keeper, obviously.
Oh my god, this
These
is fucking FIFA.
I had the same issue as you, but I found my balls and I picked a player.
I don't. They should sell nobody.
That's a cop out.
It's not a cop out. It's what I genuinely believe.
That's what I.
But I
thought
believe
as
that about
well.
Say it
Burnley.
then.
I
No,
believe
because
that
it's
about
not
Leeds.
one
but we
player
have to
from every
pick
club,
one.
is
We
it,
have to
Tom?
pick one.
Do you know how many
It's one
injuries
player.
they have?
Yeah,
Tom,
shit.
it's
a
one
hard
player
one to
from
take.
every club.
It's a hard one to pick
I've
for.
said
That's gone
nobody.
against. That's gone against the whole show.
I don't care. They shouldn't
sitting
sell.
on the
Oh,
fence.
you're a
Shouldn't-
cop out, you.
I've picked one for everyone else because I think they should sell these players.
I don't think Brentford should sell anyone.
So
but
don't,
I put
so
a
don't
name
put
down.
anyone. I think they should.
That's the rule of what we're
I
trying
think
to
they
do
should.
here.
Brentford don't have fucking 40 injuries where they
You
can't
started-
afford to sell anyone.
I can't believe you
you've
started the
done
new year like this.
I can't
You
believe you've
broke
done
me heart.
Sorry.
Fucking hell.
Embarrassing that is.
Who's
I said
next?
get rid of that fucking pony Richarlison.
Oh, fucking Aaron Charleston.
they could actually get a bit of money for him. I'm not even joking. Then when's Solanke back? Is he ever back? Will he ever be back? Mate, put a bit of trust in Moani, Solanke, Tell, a lot of them. Or get rid of Odebert.
But do you not weirdly think
You can
Richarlison
get a bit,
is
you could
been a
actually,
bit good off the bench this
Odebert's
season?
only 21 as well, by the way. You could actually get a bit of cash from him. He's not that good.
I'd normally be right there with you, but I thought Richarlison, as funny as he is celebrating and getting goals ruled out, off the bench he can be a bit of a nuisance. Like he's a bit of a dickhead. He gets into the defenders. You know what I mean? Who else has he got? I like Odebert as well.
Yeah, Odebert's all right. He's got a bit of jinky in
Just
him.
He's
get
got a bit of,
Solanke back
Swizz and
fit.
Swaz.
You got trust Kolo Muani a bit more, maybe. Matthias Tell.
Keeps getting injured, doesn't
They've
he?
got-
And
all
also
these
he's only on
forwards.
loan, isn't he? So it's like you're fucking yourself at the end of the season.
Yeah.
You could definitely get money for Richarlison. Getting back to Everton.
You're so funny.
Yeah, but then who starts up front?
You're acting like Mike Ashley over here.
Yeah, but
Like,
then
oh, we'll get
who
money
starts up
here.
front?
Solanke will be back by the
He's
time
not-
end of January, but just in time for the sell-off for Richarlison.
Why are you trying to make so much
At
money?
least I'm not. At least I'm thinking
Honestly,
business.
you're like Daniel Levy.
Levy. Are you calling me bull?
Levi.
All right, who's next?
Next is Everton.
Everton.
Beto.
I'll put Beto as well.
I've also got Beto and replaced him with Richarlison.
I wanted to say Barry as well, but
No,
like,
Barry's all
we'll
right.
give Barry more
tries.
time.
Barry works hard.
We'll give
I'm a
him
Barry
more time.
fan.
So does my postman. I wouldn't put him up front for Everton.
He's not a professional footballer.
How
Tom.
good is he?
Actually, I might. Yeah, I haven't seen him play.
Who takes a gamble on Beto? Palace when they sell Mateta.
No one.
Some European shit.
He goes to Napoli and
Club
top goal
Bruges.
scorer. Him and Hoyland.
That'd be Club Bruges.
Club Bruges.
Who's next?
Fulham.
Oh yeah.
I've gone Troy. All right.
I've
I've got Traore as well.
I've
He's
got a
fucking
Dama
shit.
Traore.
Have we?
Yeah.
I have. This guy's been shit from the very start. He's
Get-
a Vaseline merchant. Covers himself in fucking lube.
I think go to a mid-table La Liga side and he'll ball out.
He's championship level. He's always been championship level. He is Icarez, but he can run fast. There's zero technical ability from that guy, and somehow he keeps fucking getting minutes.
He's not actually. He starts on the bench. He
comes on and does.
Oh my god!
all.
That sums up West Ham, doesn't it? Going after Traore.
Oh yeah, that'll solve your position fucking problems. Look at him. He claims he doesn't go to the gym. That annoyed me the most. Yes, you do.
Okay, Brighton. Now, I am looking for a bit of cash again.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
But I actually think because every time he plays, he's really good, but he's not starting, and he's young. And I think a bigger club could come in for him, and Hinchell would. I actually think you could get plenty of money for him. I think he's fantastic.
I thought you were going to say the same as mine, but you went a different road there.
I've gone with Belieber.
I said Belieber.
Now
he's been bad this season. Shit this season. That's money.
And you could still get.
Why?
Jack Hinchwood's class.
Yeah. So why are you selling him?
Because you get a lot of money from him. He doesn't start.
You get a lot of money.
He doesn't start.
Yeah, no, but with Belieber,
He's a constant performer. He's not going to get 100 million like Belieber.
Belieber's a player.
Evan Ferguson's on loan at Roma? Bring him back.
No, but Belieber's a player.
Why are you doing the summer again?
Belieber's a player who wants to leave, isn't performing really well at all this season, and you can get a ton of money for. He's obviously.
Does his value not dropped?
Isn't Hinshelwood homegrown as well?
He won't.
I think that'd be silly. He might have dropped a bit. Belieber's value will have dropped without his playing.
I think it wouldn't be.
You'll still get like 70 million for him.
I don't think it'll be hurt that much because you look at
50 for Hinshelwood.
You look at the players coming out of Brighton; they always perform.
Yeah, but then it's another homegrown talent gone. Surely that's a poor.
50 million. You get more for Belieber.
I don't know why you want to keep getting rid of fucking.
He's trying.
Just like good, solid players.
You'd be the worst.
Who aren't wanted.
You'd be hated by the fans. It'd be crazy. They'd be protesting week one.
To be honest, I rate him so high.
Yeah, to be honest, they could sell Belieber and then start Hinshelwood. that would be the play.
Hinshelwood's a fullback.
He's an holding midfielder.
He plays fullback every time he comes on. He can play both.
So does Lewis Miley, but Hinshelwood's a holding midfielder.
But he plays all his games at fullback.
He's a because Belieber plays there. Jesus.
Happy New Year, guys. I can't believe. Yeah, Theo.
Yeah, Theo.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Newcastle's next. For me, I have mine quite clear.
I've gone Willock,
yeah. And he deserves Premier League minutes, but he's never going to get it with us, especially with Ramsey and Miley there.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to sign another midfielder. So
I think Willock, yeah, it's the one. Have you said?
Pope. Ramsdale's number one. I don't get what's so funny. Ramsdale's number one.
You are not got a clue.
Pope is two.
You're not got a fucking
Ramsdale's
clue.
number one. Ramsdale's number one.
No, he's not.
He will be. He will be.
He will be.
Oh my God.
Ramsdale is good enough to be number one.
We're not going to make him
He hasn't. They tried to make Ramsdale number one, and he had stinkers. So they put Pope back in.
I still have faith in Ramsdale.
And how old's Pope? How much are you going to get for Nick Pope?
It will be.
You'd get more for Ramsdale.
And also, we've learned very quickly as a fan base, Pope is class at saving shots. We're not going to. Why would
Ramsdale's class? He's a good shot.
I love him.
Better.
I love Ramsdale. He's friend of the show, but we saw the drop off in shot stopping immediately.
You were calling for Pope out only a few weeks ago, buddy.
I wanted to see Ramsdale. I wanted to see him have his chance.
Only a few weeks ago, you were saying get him out of my club.
No, I wanted to see him have his chance.
Only a few weeks ago.
And I like Ramsdale a lot, but we've seen him with his chance. You want to get rid of a player who's not going to bring any money in. He's not going to bring any money in. He's by far our best goalkeeper.
Not by far at all.
He is by far our best goalkeeper. He's a phenomenal shot stopper.
So is Ramsdale, Lewis.
He's not as but he's not as good as Pope. We saw that. Do you know Pope's save percentage this year is like above 70%, and Ramsdale's when he came in was like 36.
Ramsdale's not a better shot stopper than Pope.
He's way better playing out at the back and playing like way better, but it's night and day, mate.
Claiming crosses as well. Pope's better.
Pope is Theo, I can't believe you want to say you wouldn't even get much money for him. He's getting on now.
He's like how old's Pope?
He's 33.
Theo, why would you
playing to like 40?
Yeah, but
got another 7 years.
Not
top level.
Not in the
no.
Theo,
you get 25 million for Nick Pope.
Fucking hell, are you joking?
You definitely could.
25 5 million for Nick Pope. Shut the fuck up.
You're taking the piss now.
Is your list banner?
Why are you selling Pope?
swear to God.
Why this player who's immediately improves
thought-
our team?
My reasoning was Ramsdale's younger.
He's not going to sign permanently.
He can get in the summer, get him on a permanent,
But
sell Pope, get some money, and get a different
we're
backup
not going to get
keeper.
Ramsdale permanently. As much as I love him,
Why not?
He's because it's too much money, too much wages for the
I think you'd be
the keeper
surprised.
that he
I
is.
think you'd be surprised what happens in the summer.
You're mental.
But that is currently that's a big
Who do
downgrade
you
in
think
that position.
Who do you think your starting keeper will be next season?
Probably Nick Pope.
Not Ramsdale.
No, definitely not. I don't think Ramsdale will be permanent. Genuinely, it's 25 mil. We got other things to look at. We go back in for Trafford. I can't believe you put Pope. That's such a random one out of everyone on the team.
Yeah, man. I just think like his time will come at the end of the season. He's had his good tenure, and it's time to move on. All good things must come to an end at some point. Get 20 million from him.
You would get 20, but you said 25 seconds
You get
ago.
at least 15 million from him.
Yeah, I think genuinely you'd be fortunate to get 10 for Nick Pope.
No way. That's doing
a
such an
34-year-old,
injustice.
no,
Yeah.
a 34-year-old Nick Pope. People wouldn't spend more than 10 million because you're gonna have a season and a half left of him.
I don't know, man. I think that's a bit
Okay, so you think he
peak
can play
for him.
till 40? So why wouldn't we keep him?
because he'll deteriorate over time.
So you wouldn't spend money on him? Anyways, let's not go on the Pope debate.
That was a stupid one. Well done.
I enjoyed that, Theo. Give me a good. So I've got a headache from banging my head
next?
against the wall. Sunderland.
not going
Sunderland,
like
I've gone Dan Neil.
I have Dan Neil as well. Oh my god, maybe I do have ball knowledge now.
Yeah, Dan
What the
Neil.
fuck? Oh my god, I have ball knowledge.
I think he'd be. I think nearly every team in the Championship would want him.
Yeah, I mean, like you get money for him and he doesn't play.
He's not playing at all.
So,
Here we go. Xhaka.
by the way,
No, and now I've
New
got a
Year
reason.
resolution is
I don't.
working.
I don't think they should sell him, but I think they will sell him. If that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's not the list, really. The
Do
list
you
is
think
who
this
you think
January
should
they're going to
sell.
sell who?
No, this season.
Why are we do what we do? Oh god.
Just let him. Just let him. Just
But
let
we,
him.
we talked about this before the show.
I've done January.
Go on.
He's 22 years old.
Go on.
He's one of the best keepers in the league.
Oh my fucking god.
Roofs. I think you're going to see.
What is wrong with you?
a
Just
big
trying to sell everyone's best player?
I think you're going to see a real big.
my god!
Why the fuck would Sunderland sell one of their best players
Because
when
Man
they could finish in Europe?
You could see a Man United coming in for him in the summer.
They've just signed a new keeper.
Yeah, I know, but is he good enough? Is Lamon's good enough?
Yes, he's young. They're not going to get. Why would Man United say we just signed Lamons, this young keeper for the future? Oh, let's go get Roofs and Sunderland like yeah.
Martinez might leave Villa. Villa come in. He's one of the best keepers in the league. He's 22
Yeah,
years
so
old.
why would they sell him?
Because that's how football works.
They've only
Tom.
just
The
signed
smaller
him. They've only just
the smaller
signed him.
teams.
They've
Yeah,
on-
when the
they've
smaller
only
teams
just
when they have
signed
good
him.
players,
They
just
might
end up
finish-
selling their best players. Tom, that's how football works.
but
We
yes,
all know that.
This is against your argument for Forest last year. No, if you look
We
at
all know that, Tom.
Right, imagine Sunderland. They have such a good season. They have a massive team
They might
morale.
finish in
They're
Europe.
a bonded team now. They have team morale. We did this together.
No,
They're all
and
going to be in
and-
it for
and
next year.
As we all know, all the big clubs will come in for their
Roofs
best
will
players.
be there
I'm
next.
not so sure. No one coming for Sells, who was the best goalie in the league last season, won
it's a
won the Golden Glove. Like
Different
he's had
ages.
one good season.
It's been a bloody good season. though,
He's
hasn't
been
it?
amazing.
By
yeah,
the way,
but
this list is-
Sunderland aren't in a position where they need to sell their best
By
players.
the way, their list here, I think you put this down thinking, did they make money? This is who you think they should sell. This isn't who you think they will sell. That's not been the list for the other 12
Sunderland
teams we
won't
said.
sell Roofs in the summer or this window. Like they're not going to do that.
Look at your face.
They don't
What are you
need to. Sunderland are a massive club.
What are you doing? Why have you put Roofs on there? The keeper
least-
who was Galvin brought them like almost single-handedly to 8th with his shot stopping.
Think
Fucking
how much
mental.
money you can make from them, though.
Oh god, you're
So
absolutely.
I've clearly got the right end of the stick here.
You're absolutely.
Well, yeah,
mental.
it's not who could you sell to make the most
There's
money.
no point doing a list because we could all just pick the best player from each team to generate the most money. Like that's silly, isn't it?
Roofs.
We got to.
At least I'm picking a player, Tom, and not sitting on the fence saying they should sell no
I've
one.
picked a player for every team. Well, then Spurs, you can't afford to sell anyone because they've got no players. I think that's a fair
Well,
reason.
if they sell Vicario, they can get Roofs in, to be fair.
Oh yeah, true.
Um,
I flew in on the red eye this morning.
Oh, here we
did.
go.
Brentford, I have a shit one for. I have Paris Maghoma.
For who? Sorry.
Brentford. I don't think they should sell anyone. He's a player who doesn't play. He's a bit shit.
I've gone Josh De Silva. I think fine. He's been there so long, and I think again Championship clubs would pick him
Oh,
up. He's
yeah.
injured at the minute, but their teams would pick him
I
up.
like him on Footy Manager.
Here we go.
Purple. He had a little. I actually.
Thiago.
I was actually very close to saying Josh Da Silva because he goes through little purple patches every now and again. But he's also injured at the moment, so he's selling an injured player.
He's back at the end of Jan.
So he's injured at the moment.
So you can still sell an injured player. You can pass a medical being injured. You do know that.
Who have you wrote?
No, I don't think they sell anyone.
Who have you wrote, Theo?
Who have you
No
put?
one.
You've got to say who you've put.
No.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I said no one.
Who's you put?
Josh Da Silva.
No, it's not who you said. It's not. I can see who you said. I refuse to say it.
I honestly was going to put Josh Da Silva down.
Yeah.
But you didn't, so you got to read the list. You can't change your list.
I don't think they should sell anyone.
Who's he said?
Well, Thiago.
He said Igor Thiago.
Yeah. He said Brentford should sell Igor Thiago.
No, I didn't.
Or Sade.
And
cash in. I'm cashing again. What are you? You are the worst chairman of all time. You went to every club and saying, "Oh, we'll make some money there. We'll make some money here." What were you thinking when you've in a row?
How red he's gone.
Look at these in a row. He's went Hinchelwood, Pope, Roos, Thiago, or Sade.
You're just picking every team's best player. That's a really good strategy, mate. Brentford in a chance to get Europe this season. Let's just sell our best players.
But Josh Da Silva's such an easy thing to like.
Genuinely, what?
It's a realistic selling, though, isn't it? Thiago's the second top scorer in the league.
Why would they sell?
He's their only striker.
Why do you keep saying sell their best player? I really don't know what you've been thinking. What are you going to do with this money you make? Sign players who are also good. That's not how you grow. It's genuinely why Mike Ashley was awful for us. Get Kabay, sell him, sign someone shitter. I don't know. That's what you're doing.
You're mental.
We'll watch back at this at the end of the season, won't we? And realise,
it's
shit,
not. By the way,
everything.
It's not the end of the season.
By the way, this isn't a prediction episode. This is who you think. This is who you think.
It's who we think they should sell right now.
And once he's got to about the Pope area, he started changing it to...
Not the end of the season.
You've started to change it to a prediction because you've had a howler.
I think Josh Da Silva.
Who's next?
Now. Next is Man United. I've said Garratt.
What? That's a good shout, actually.
He's shit.
He's shit.
That's a lot of money,
You
though.
jumped on the wrong team.
That's a lot of money.
I've gone with a player that their fans hate. I don't think he's that bad, but I think you could get a lot of money for him, and they've got better replacements. I've gone Dallo.
Oh, yeah.
He's so solid for Man United.
And Man United fans hate him.
He's so solid.
He's not that solid.
Yes, he is.
He was at fault for the goal the other day.
He is pretty solid. He's like a solid footballer for Man United.
Yeah.
I think there's areas of Man United where they can improve, like same with Garratt, selling him, and they're like getting rid of them, and they could reasonably improve that position quite nicely.
Sorry, he's having a go at me for putting a solid player in.
Yeah, well,
after Poe, Hinchelwood, Thiago. Who would you sell then? Go on.
Well, if Amarin was still in charge, which he's not.
Well, so leave that out then. So when you made this list this morning, Amarin was sacked.
I actually think they should actually sell Kobe Mainoo. I actually think they should. Especially if this new gaffer comes in, whoever it is, can't get him in the team. If he's not playing football, you've got one of the best talents in the world.
But he's gonna now, isn't he?
Who says so? You're predicting.
But he's probably
you're predicting.
And you're predicting he's not going to play?
Well, yeah, because I've looked at the whole fucking season. So
but that manager's been sacked.
All you can go on is what you see.
Darren Fletcher, he's going to play. Kobe Mainoo, I guarantee you.
I don't think we've ever had a string of this many bad ones, Theo, in a long time. Like it's been like 6 in a row here.
Happy New Year,
But why?
everyone.
No, but why should Man United sell Mainoo?
Because they could get a lot of money from him. He's clearly not in favour for him, and he's too good.
Not in favour for who?
The manager's left.
Not in favour for who?
Amarim's left.
For who?
Yeah,
Amarim has
Manchester United.
What are you on about, you fucking idiot? Oh, you're annoying me now.
Look at him. He's realised what he's done.
You're a stupid boy.
You spent so much time on this morning. You sat there for ages.
This is a generational stinker run.
It's like 6 in a row.
Kobe Mainoo, the player that all the Man United fans are crying out just to play because they don't want him to go. You've been saying how the higher-ups at Man United should step in and make sure he plays so they don't sell him. You're now saying, I think they should sell him.
Well, he's not playing, so you got to
Oh, my God!
He needs to go.
The manager who wasn't playing him has gone.
And we'll see over the next 3 weeks what Darren Fletcher does. But if he's still not playing by the end of January, Thomas... He should be like to his agent.
You've just wait. Stop. You just said this isn't a prediction.
No,
it's
but
who you think.
I'm going off what I've seen so far.
Who do you think they should sell? Kobe Mainu.
Mainu, yeah.
But the other week, you were saying the board should step in.
It's like I said, Dallo plays every game, mate. He starts every game. Why
Yeah,
should they sell him in
I
January?
think they should
you're
sell-
literally saying they should sell
not
their
the
starting
offensive.
11 player.
Oh, no, he doesn't
Why
start.
should they do
He
that?
doesn't start every week.
Yes,
He makes a lot of mistakes.
He starts every week.
He makes a lot of mistakes. They've got other options there. They could reinvest that in other positions.
He starts every week,
Because I
mate.
don't think they're going to play 5 at the back now, so they don't need the wing back. They could get good money for Dallo. I think teams in Europe would sign him. So I think there's my reasoning for Dallo. Now, what's your reason for Mainu?
He's better than Man United, and he should be playing football
He's
every week.
better than Man
But you're
United.
Man United. You are Man United here, and you're saying who you should sell. You're not saying the best for Mainu. You're not Mainu's agent. You're Man United.
Maybe I
here.
should be.
Oh, God.
Who did you say?
I said, are you going to go on the offensive? I can't remember who I
You
said.
said Garratt.
Garratt, yeah.
The bloke they just signed.
Yeah, he's not very good though, is he? And he
Garratt
can't do
is
10
shit.
pickups.
Agati is shit, to be fair.
You've not done great.
They've just signed him in
I'm
summer.
scared to see who you've done yet next, but if you have Morgan Rogers, it's going to be so bad. Anyways, we have Chelsea next.
Badia Shield, he's shit.
I put Baddy Shield.
Tosin.
Yeah, either are crap, to be fair. But
Yeah. I think just that area of the pitch, they can
That's-
lose someone and improve, can't they?
that's on the basis they actually go and sign a centre half though, because they're quite short there.
They
with
got Loving.
quality.
Colwell's still out. Tossin's still out injured.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think sell Baddy Shield because he's so shit, but on the basis they sign another one.
Yeah.
Because they can't really afford.
I don't mind either.
was
I
out
think
for
they're
the
just,
whole
I think
season
they're
as
just so weak
Yeah.
there, aren't they? It's
Yeah.
fucking.
I'm surprised you didn't say Palmer.
Go get Branthwaite.
No, that'd be silly, that would.
Would it?
Liverpool.
They should sell Salah. They should sell Salah 100%.
Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, I
shout.
didn't actually think to
Yeah,
put him
I
for
didn't
some
think
reason.
They should 100% sell
Yeah,
him.
that's
I
correct.
think I
That's
There's
agree.
like no doubt. They look slightly better without him.
I think I agree.
I agree.
And they could get a lot of money, clear up about £400,000
Yeah, I
a week
regret
in
mine
wages.
now.
I should have said that. I've said Joe Gomez.
I went
why
the other
they-
way.
why
I went
they so
Canate
bad?
because they're not going to get any money for him at the end of the season, and then get Gay.
I was more thinking of they've spent so much money. They need to
Gomez
sell
is a
someone. I was
versatile
fighting between.
defender.
Gomez has been good.
I
When
was-
he's
I was
played.
Versatile, plays centre half, right back, a great feeling. I think that's one of the
was
that's one of the worst.
Oh, here we go.
I was fighting between Canate and Joe Gomez in terms of I think they need to make some money and also go out and get Gahey. And I'm like, who can they lose?
But they can't.
I had Canate
But why
there
would they
and I
sell-
changed it to Joe
Even
Gomez.
if they buy Gahey, they still need backup centre half.
I think not.
Because Canate can go on a free in the summer.
Yeah, but they still need a centre half, so they'd have to buy another centre half.
think
Maybe,
it's-
yeah.
I
but
think it's more
the money you
natural.
get for Canate could get you Gay and another centre half.
Well, they need to, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, but see how that's a logical reasoning.
He said Joe Gomez, mate.
Yeah, but Joe
I
Gomez.
don't agree with that.
Joe Gomez isn't a staple of the team. He'll make money for you to reinvest in better players.
He's one of the most versatile defenders at the club. Every time he fills in, he puts in a solid performance.
I agree, but
They need defenders. They need defenders. Canate makes sense. Joe Gomez doesn't make sense.
I think Joe Gomez is a player who's going to want to play more in his career. He might want to sit there and do whatever and come up, but he's a main player. I agree, he's really good, but they're going to sign really good players, and to make money, you got to make good money. You got to sell good
To
players.
get money, you got to make good money.
And hey, you should be on my side here. You love making money.
I think Gomez is silly.
I agree. That Sal is the correct answer, if I'm honest.
Say it one more time.
Villa.
I struggled with Villa.
Ross Barkley,
I've got Barkley.
not playing.
Yeah, it's a good
Well,
shout.
he's actually technically
He's
injured,
injured.
but
He's
like
injured, yeah.
fucking.
I went
sell him.
with. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that then. I went with Maatson.
Yeah, I don't really like him, anyways.
He does. I know he plays. He's him
But
and Dean.
it's just him and Digne, though.
Yeah.
You need a. Otherwise, they've only got one choice left back.
Again, it would be on the basis they replace him, but I think you can get good money for Maatson.
He did at the start of this
To
whole
who?
thing. He said selling Maatson on the basis they replace him. That's what you did earlier, and unfortunately,
Who did I say that?
What did I shout him for that for?
I think you
Yeah,
did shout at
you
me
did
for that.
shout
What
him
did you?
for
You
that.
did.
No,
You
but-
shouted at
Yes,
me
you
for
did.
someone.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Bogey
You
hanging
shouted at
out.
me.
You did shout him for saying you're on the basis of you're going to replace him.
Bogle.
Vicario.
Vicario.
No, yeah. Who they got?
Keeper. Roofs.
No, but my point with that is
They're only
okay,
15. You
no, hang
literally
on.
just said sell Maatson
Yeah,
and
no, hang on,
replace
hang on,
him.
yeah. My point with that is
You can never be wrong.
Maatson, and I'd probably say I'd probably say Digne's the better one. though. Would you agree?
Yeah,
So
it's not
Matsson's second choice. I think it's easier to go out and replace a second choice than Vicario's been their number one for like 18 months.
Mate, you could get Roofs. You
But
could
you're
get
still
Nick Pope.
the
There's loads
basis
on
is still the
market.
same. He's
Yeah, I
saying sell
understand-
Sky to
no,
buy, and you're
I
saying sell
under-
Maatson to buy.
The premise is that's still the same.
The premise is the same, and I apologise.
Thank you, Tom.
But
You're welcome.
I think. Do you understand my reasoning?
I do
for
understand your reasoning
a
as
backup
well.
compared to a number one.
I apologise for coming on so hard for you, and I appreciate the apology back.
This is the wrong show, mate. Yeah, I don't really like Maatsen.
I don't like him either.
And I think like
But Digne is getting old.
I think
as well.
like a Dortmund would pay good money for him.
I think
Didn't
get rid of Maatsen.
He was there on loan.
Came at Dortmund.
I think
No, he
what,
was
I think
come
what
through
they
Chelsea,
should do, get rid of Maatsen, sign someone who can even go above Digne because he's getting to like 31 now, and you move Digne down, and then the team improves.
There we go.
I play Football Manager. I know how to manage.
Yeah, I don't mind the Barkley shout. I struggled with Villa because they haven't got a massive squad, have they?
Got massive.
Right, who's next?
City. So Ake.
I went a bit rogue here. Not rogue.
They could get,
I
like,
just think
20, 30
I
million for
personally think he deserves better. I've gone with Oscar Bob.
And they're looking to sell him actually.
I think
With
they've
Semenyo
signed
coming in.
Semenyo. All the they've got
He's supposed to be
Doku,
good.
like, they've got Cherky. All the,
Their
he's not
best
playing.
up and coming youngsters.
He's not playing.
No, they are rumored to sell him recently. Like, I want him. if
You
I'm
get
honest.
good money for Oscar Bob as well. Good money, 50, 60 mil.
Homegrown.
It is
he
how
classed as
it is
homegrown?
how
He was classed as
savage.
homegrown,
It is how savage
I'm
Man
not
City
sure
are.
how old
though.
he was. I'm not sure how old he was when they
Man
signed
City
him.
are a bit savage in that, where they'll just move you along quite quickly.
I don't know if
Dortmund, yeah,
Come on,
Palace.
Newcastle. I'd love Oscar
There was rumours that
Bob.
That'd be a
Marmoush is
great
leaving as
signing.
well.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, on loan, innit?
I'd love Oscar Bob. I put Trafford just on the basis where, look, you can sell him for a profit of what you signed him on that clause from. He wants to leave. He's not
Yeah,
going to be
that's not a
starting up
bad
Donnarumma
shout.
for ages.
not
I think
shout.
Ake will probably go to a Palace if they sell Mark Gay.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout.
Yeah. Damn. Good shouts everywhere. Last one. This one was really hard, I thought. Arsenal. Pretty tricky.
I've gone Gyökeres.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
I would say Gyökeres, but I just don't think they would, so I'll put a different name.
No, he's who I'd sell. I'd sell Gyökeres.
Oh, well, I agree with you, but instead I put Ben White, just because.
What?
Well, I couldn't pick a name, mate, honestly, and he doesn't like football, so.
What?
Well,
That's silly.
I agree, but can you name anyone else out of that list, except from Gyökeres, because my logic was he's just signed, he's not going to be sold. Can you name...
Can't sell Ben White. He's
Okay,
not
can you
back
name...
up, right
okay,
back,
if
and
it...
can play centre half.
Okay, if you weren't going to pick Gyökeres, who would you pick?
I'm picking Gyökeres.
No, but if you weren't, because the rules I put myself, I'm not going to pick Gyökeres because he's
But
just
I only have to pick one player.
No, but I'm saying in my position, I didn't want to pick Gyökeres because he's just signed.
But
So
I think
who would you
were,
pick if
you were
not
a
Ben
Man
White?
City, you wouldn't worry about selling a player you've bought in the summer, even if it's for loan and you sell him in the.
I feel like you're missing what I'm saying, Theo. If you weren't, just answer the question simply. Like, who would you genuinely?
Yeah, I don't think I would send it
No,
to anyone.
it's a curious question. Like, if it wasn't Gyökeres, who would you sell from Arsenal? You can't say no one. Just say someone. It's not. I'm not going to try and get you. I'm
but is
curious
this depending on who we buy as well?
No, it's just in this current team. Because my point is, you're so well balanced anywhere. You can't afford to sell really anyone because you've got the perfect number in every position. There's not like one position that's overly stacked. Is what I'm
Who's
saying.
Theo said?
I said Gyökeres.
You said Gyökeres?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
he agrees he's shit now. Yeah.
Oh.
He's came. It's because
I
they
think
got Garratt jerseys.
it comes to a certain point where you just have to realize you may have bought a dud, and like
You could probably still get
you
good
can
money
still
for
get money from him, even if you loan him out for. We're probably not realistically. We're not going to sell Gyökeres. Let's be honest. But I'd fucking.
That's why I'm curious.
I'd just go in for Igor Thiago.
Jimenez.
Not Jimenez, no. You got Havertz coming back. You got Jesus.
But do you know
Yeah.
what's
in
like,
there.
okay, do you agree Jimenez is better than Gyökeres now?
No,
Come on, Theo. Come
no.
on.
He's been better than Gyökeres in the Premier League when he was at Wolves for sure.
And now?
No, he's,
And right now,
he's not.
well, give him 2 more weeks of watching Gyökeres play, and he'll.
Anyway,
be
let us know in the comments what you think and how bad Theo's list really was.